Hi everyone, it's Georgia and welcome to Mama's Soul Food and Reflections. I hope that you are doing well. I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about the onset of winter and the winter months and some conversations I've been hearing from people about how difficult the winter months are for people. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, I totally, from at least for the last 20 years or so, I hated the winter. Because in winter, we kind of become hermits. And the cycle of becoming a hermit is an inner direction thing. And people are, even myself, get really thrown off by the changes in the times and the darkness. But this year, I decided to accept the fact that it's hermit mode time. And if I'm really honest, being in hermit mode is when I've been the most creative. I've also been very emotional during those times, but I see these times as opportunities for feelings to come up and for us to sit with them. Because if we don't learn to sit with them and learn with them and exercise them and release them and be with them and invite them, our feelings really let us know many things about what's happening within. I think that's why people hate hermit mode, because in the darkness, in the more time alone, our truths come to surface, and we cannot deny our own truths all the time, right? We get really good at it most of the time, but when we're in hermit mode, when the days are short, and all we want to do is stay cozy and cuddle in bed, truths come to surface. And that practice of allowing truths come to surface is for the heart of self-awareness. And where we learn. So I am embracing hermit mode. I am going to get some paints. I haven't painted for a very long time, and I have a feeling something magical is going to happen at the darkest time of the year. That's our capacity to make magic and light happen at the darkest times of our lives. In the darkest times. So I'm going to get some paints. I have a new space. And I'm going to focus on the things that my truths have been telling me. Number one, the continued release of past energies that, only distract me from growth. Number two, the invitation of opening my heart. We all go through periods in life where we just protect our hearts. And I'm coming out of a multi-year experience of protecting my heart that was needed for me to love me and needed for me to get perspective. And now it's a time to open up my heart again. So I know what my intentions are in this beautiful hermit mode, to see if I can catalyze some magic creativity, to see if I can open my heart and trust and love and invite and not be so resistant. And the other thing I want to do is I want to take care of myself. And I'm going to do that with good food, movement, and being outside. I mean, just so you understand, going outside in the cold is a huge achievement for me because I had fibromyalgia, and when your immune system is that depleted, being outside in the cold is a terror-filled experience. The pain. I don't mean to laugh, but so for me to go outside and to pick up wood and chop wood and build a fire and get back to the basics of what Buddha always says: chop wood, carry water. What is your purpose in life? Chop wood, carry water. So I'm welcoming hermit mode, even if it means I feel things I have not been wanting to feel or face or look at, because I can get through it. While I was chatting, I was shuffling some of my archetype oracle cards, and they are called the pocket archetype cards. These are delightful little visual images. And just so you understand the purpose of an archetype, archetypes are everywhere. I mean, archetypes are in fairy tales, they're in the Bible. I mean, they are stories, they are symbols that hold energies that are very common amongst the human experience. So I pulled a couple cards. Hold on. Come here. I got a cat. That was my first step to opening my heart. His name is Martin. Right, Martin? And he knows his name. I mean, I gave it to him. He didn't come with a name. So, these are some powerful cards. The Creator, my first intention. To make magic out of my own hands, my own writing. The seed. Look at that. Those are the rings of a tree. I just want you to remember that the center of the rings of this tree, which are many years, starts out as a seed. And this last one, I'm going to look up, if you can be patient with me. Anima Mundi. And what a powerful set of images in here. I just want you to look at that. It's like the universe is all in there. And I'm going to see if I can find it in this little book. Interestingly, it's the very last one. Now, the bigger challenge will be reading the little book. Animus Mundi epitomizes the principle: accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving, calm, cosmic force. It's the whole world bonded together by a loving, cosmic force. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. I totally feel that. I feel like I'm a part of a wonderful mess of shared consciousness that doesn't know where it's going yet. Anima mundi is the link between the literal and the imagined. What a powerful thought. The rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an intuition on the level of the soul. Interestingly, I just did a video on the Holy Spirit and the soul, the voice of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. I want to read the last two sentences because for me, they are messages that have been coming through. And the first message is how important you are, how important your energy contributes to the world. You have no idea how important your progress as a human being, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, helps the consciousness of the world move forward. As you grow, the we grows. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. I love that thought. Critical, important, essential. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. The destiny, your destiny, the destiny of the world is altered when we focus on life. Anima mundi. And in the center of this universe is a human being meditating. How else can we tap in unless we listen? Well, thanks for taking the time. Thanks for having me. I just felt like I was in somebody's living room. That's what it felt like. Take time to enjoy your holidays. Celebrate this beautiful hermit time. Share what you're learning when you spend time alone. I'm wishing you good.